Parish arrest a murder suspect they say was trying to flee the state. Jonathan Williams was arrested in Slidell on a Greyhound bus heading to Atlanta. Deputies say he had a stolen rifle with him, ammo, and a ski mask. He was wanted in a shooting in the 1400 block of Cartier Drive in Laplace, where a man died. And another suspect was also arrested. Dedrick Zeno of Laplace was arrested at his home on one count of principal to second-degree murder. He's currently being held on bond.